That's not bad.
Interesting.
Look, I can't lie. Not bad.
I thought it was gonna be buns.
I'm intrigued. What is up, everybody? Point 3 podcast back with the first video, the first trailer reaction of 2026. Guys, Marvel remembered that WonderMan is 26 days away and that they have to do some sort of marketing for the series. So they decided to release an official trailer. None of us has seen it. None of us know what this show is really about. So let's watch the trailer. We're all going into it blind, and let's see what we get out of it.
You got this, man. You just gotta go out there and crush it.
The goat.
Where have I seen him before?
Pretty sure he used to be a terrorist.
Oh,
This is intense.
Let's not give him any strange energy to pick up on. We both have a lot riding on this, Simon.
Why would you say that?
Come in. Mr. Kovac will meet you in the living room.
Amazing.
Subsidiary of the MCU.
A superhero remake.
Oh, no.
Not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning
Wow.
director.
It's not real.
This is the role.
Wow.
If I get this close and I miss,
I'm gonna need you to sign this to confirm you don't have superpowers.
yeah,
All right.
I need to be in this movie. Shaw, I was born to play this character.
Acting is the sum of everything you've experienced. The joy, sadness, loss, heartbreak.
Yo.
Okay.
that's a cool shot.
The Department of
Camera's
Damage
gone.
Control considers
No.
Simon Williams an extraordinary threat.
Oh. Damage control.
What?
Are you gonna use super speed or what?
I'm gonna use my car, Trevor.
Does that mean you do or do not have super speed? Let's go!
Hey, that's not bad.
Interesting.
Look, I can't lie. Not bad.
I thought it was gonna be buns.
I'm intrigued.
I like the yellow text and kind of how they framed everything. Set it up as like, well, like kind of a movie like intro for a teaser, obviously. Pretty cool. Pretty cool for it. I don't know anything about Wonder Man. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I have no idea what to expect on like a power set or even for anything about the background of the character. So I'm interested off of that. It's cool to see the what was his name?
Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor. I was trying to think of his
Ben Kingsley, real name.
yeah. It's cool to see him back. The Mandarin. That's the word I was
Oh yeah.
thinking. Mandarin. It's cool to see fake Mandarin back again.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I had no expectation of anything for this. That wasn't bad. And I hate to say it, I think I'm most excited that the Department of Damage Control is back. Check out our Spidey theories. But that was interesting. I will be curious how the acting is in this to see if it's over the top and kind of annoying. I can maybe see that if he's the type of character that he's playing initially. I'm like, how old is that going to get? Hopefully that's like an episode 1 thing and we get the true character, right after, episode 1 or 2. But power set, some strength. Okay. Maybe this is their Luke Cage potentially.
I was gonna say they kind of hinted at some energy based type thing with his like eye flashing red for a minute there, and like I don't know if it's energy dispersion. I don't know. Looks pretty interesting. I also know very, very little about Wonder Man. I think there's like 2 technically in the comics. I don't really even remember. Either way though, I'll say the positives that I think it has going for it. Ben Kingsley is a good actor, so I think every time he shows up as Trevor, he is more entertaining than he's not.
Right.
Because, like, even most interestingly, in Shang-Chi, he's not the worst part about Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that has to go for something in a movie that's that good, that he still, like, fits in and goes pretty well with it.
Yeah.
And then the actor playing Simon, Yahya Abdul, great actor, fantastic actor in the things that I've seen him in. So hopefully the writing is there to, like, prop them up and back them up. I'm very curious. The other thing that I'm interested in to see how they tackle, a little weary though, because I hope they don't go like too meta with it though, is the superhero fatigue thing and how they're going to handle that.
Yeah. Which it's fair given the time. And I hope it does kind of expand more of that street level ground in MCU. But again, the cool thing that I think about this, and it's very relevant for conversations we're having, a street level type show with characters that have more than street level powers. Like kind of like teeing that up a little bit to give people, like, I think this could be a cool way to like subtly like correct people's mindsets going into the summer of 26, which is wild to say today's first day. I will say this. I'm curious if they do tie in anything, because again, for those of you who do know WonderMan, it's more of that West Coast Avengers tie-ins. He had a great relationship with Vision. He had an emotional romantic relationship with Wanda. There were some kind of tie-ins there, especially with personality. Like, are they really going to pull anything from that type of character from the comics? Or is this really going to be, a mostly original character? I think at the end of the day, Wonder Man's going to be an MCU character. Whatever people get out of this for the most part, I think majority of people, if you like Wonder Man, there's really a chance that you're going to like him because you were put onto him for this show specifically.
And I think that's okay, though.
Yeah.
And I think that is an okay thing. Because, I mean, honestly, that's how some of these other characters were made.
Guardians.
Like, I was just about to say, at least we forget Guardians were, not a household name at all. Cap and Iron Man were B tier heroes, before the MCU. So I think this could really do well for the character. And I think those people that I think like us that are willing to give this a chance are going to like it because it's going to give something different, right? Even though it is going to be somewhat disappointing, I would say, especially so close to Doomsday and everything going on with the MCU, that like this won't connect in a super meaningful way, probably. I think the fact that it could be like something like She-Hulk, which I really like, and Lou, I know you like it, and SB, I think you could learn to like it. I thought you didn't watch it.
I watched it. I ended up watching it.
Oh,
you did.
Yeah,
I think it was last year before our big reveal.
You're right.
Thing that we did.
Yeah,
you're right.
It was Ms. Marvel. I still haven't finished yet.
Okay. My bad then. Well, like She-Hulk, something that we all enjoyed somewhat. I think this could be like that too, where it's just you just take superheroes and you put them into like not everyday life, because not everybody's an actor, but just different scenarios that maybe we wouldn't see them in.
Yeah.
And how they deal with that. I think that's interesting and can be fun because, like comics, that's what they are.
Yeah. They have a chance to throw us a curveball. All right. So one quick thing from each of us. What do you want from this show? What do you want from Simon's character? What would you ideally like this to be in addition to the MCU with?
Now that you mentioned West Coast Avengers, it would be kind of cool to see like some. Except we know it's in Hollywood, essentially. I would like to see some like Shang-Chi or Ant-Man type like character crossover, because they're on that side anyways. Or depending on timelines lining up, Karen from Daredevil went to the West Coast, so it'd be kind of cool to see that like little connectivity, especially before Born Again season 2 comes out. You never know. But yeah, just to like establish Wonder Man or Simon's character pretty well. I think the actor's pretty cool and seems like he's good for the role. So I'd like to see him in more projects. And Damage Control, obviously. That part was interesting.
Yeah. I was gonna say the fact that they have them will, I'll say, hopefully hint to some sort of connectivity. I'm not gonna hold out any huge hope, but I think like if at minimum they did something with someone like, for example, a She-Hulk, that would be pretty cool. Where like if he tries to like sue the Department of, the Damage Control, he gets her as a lawyer. That would be pretty neat. Like that kind of connectivity.
Is she on the West Coast too? I forgot about that.
No. No, she's in New York, I believe. I believe.
Yeah, she was at the court case and stuff with Matt.
Yeah.
Right, you're right.
After they were shacking up, my boy didn't walk across the U.S.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I could be wrong. I forget. But either way, though, like if he contacts her, that would be that kind of stuff I'm here for.
Yeah.
Oh, She-Hulk takes in Los Angeles, by the way.
Oh, it was like West Coasty.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just looked it up. It's LA.
Wow. Okay. All right. Could be then. Could be. You might have some subtle pieces. I think the most glaring and obvious one is a Shang-Chi connection via Trevor.
Yeah.
I really do. If we got Simu Liu to show up or even like an Aquafina, I don't know. Once he manifests his powers and wherever they leave off on this, they're capable of doing it. If you're like, this is crazy, why would he kind of go with like what is a higher B level, lower A level MCU character? Sorry, he's not been in anything, so like doesn't have that much influence yet. But we got Mephisto and Ironheart. That's huge. That was massive. That was a huge, huge piece of the show and one of the biggest pieces in the MCU that have been just buried. We've gotten Kingpin in Daredevil Born Again. Like the Disney Plus shows have had some top tier people show up within, like even for Hawkeye, Kingpin version no one wanted. Like that was there. Daredevil and She-Hulk. So I think there is a world
huge for Doomsday. Sorry.
Loki. No, but seriously, all the shows pretty much like they've done something. So I would be surprised if they didn't do something here. My number one would be Shang-Chi. Number two would be if somehow just give me this. Give me this. This is my want. I don't care how far-fetched it sounds, guys. Give me some damage control teasers for Spider-Man. Build it now, baby. Build it now. Oh, we're looking for a mutant girl. She's got red hair. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, based on the leading theory, if they're going to be coming out more, especially since they have played more of a role in the Disney Plus shows, there's no reason they shouldn't like continue that with them. Yeah. So I'm down for it.
I'm excited. I'm expecting the show to be like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Can't be worth Secret Invasion. There's no way it does.
Never say never, man. It's the
I was gonna say, listen, guys, with how hyped we were for Secret Invasion, I will never say it might not be as bad. But hype check, final hype check before out of 10. Where are we at?
This took me from a 1 to like a 5 or 6. And I say 5 or 6 because I'm like, I want to watch it like night one. And I'm like, but if I have something important to do, am I gonna watch it instead of that? Like, I'm probably gonna do that thing first before I watch the show. I'm gonna watch the show when it's convenient for me right now. So I'm at like a 5 or 6.
I was thinking 6. That just popped into my head immediately. Not overhyped for it, but I'm interested in it. All 8 episodes are dropping all at once on January 27th also.
That is beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah. I'm not like at 6. I'm more hyped than I'm not. But like you, Lou, I think like if I got something to do, if it gets spoiled, I'm okay. I'm not crying about it. Like I'll be like, oh, cool. Let me go watch it later.
You know what? Vince, I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna finish the series within 48 hours. I'm gonna finish the series in the first 2 days. I'm gonna commit to my guy. I'm gonna do it.
I like it.
Let's see what ends up happening. We still got 26 days. Again, like I said at the start, seems like Marvel finally remembered, hey, we have a show coming out this month and we need to do something with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more WonderMan teasers, WonderMan posts. So obviously go, look at Marvel Entertainment and Marvel Studios to see if they do. But you know where else you have to be? Over here on the Point 3 podcast, because we will be talking about WonderMan whenever we do finish it, along with the other MCU things that keep coming out for the rest of the year. But until then, everybody, let us know what your thoughts, what your feelings are on WonderMan. Are you excited to watch it? Are you going to watch it? Or do you not care at all? We have been your favorite trio of hosts, Lou, Spider Rando, and myself, Hero Scroll. And until the next teaser reaction, SB, what do they got to do, man?
Man, I wonder what they got to do. You got to keep reading, keep watching, and keep nerding out.